Hi everybody, welcome to Craft and Chat, Craft Along, and it's Saturday and it's warm. I've got my hair up. Do you know, sometimes you think, why does it get so warm in a room? I've got windows open, I've got the fan, you might hear it in the background, but I'm still very warm. I've even put my hair up, or half up, and I will be having a nice cold drink very soon. How is everybody? I'm very excited for tonight's show. It's a craft along, and if you had forgotten, don't worry, you can still download the papers. You can watch what I'm going to do and then craft along with me. I have people over on YouTube and people on Facebook, and it's Saturday. So just to confuse you all, yes, it's not the normal Thursday. Bella was on Thursday, and we swapped it because I was on this Saturday with the craft along. Right, okay, I can say somebody saying hello from Paris. I've got Luke saying hello, and he's put will be soon much better than the football. So obviously that's Luke watching the football. I've got Tina and Harry from Darlington, a very hot Darlington. I'm actually going up to Darlington in a couple of weeks, I think. I don't know when my day is. I've got Carolyn saying hi, hope you're all well, and drinking a lots of fluids. Yes, that's for sure. And talking of fluids, we are going to be having how would I put it? A funny like and share. So when I get my drink, I will explain the like and share, and a hint it's to do with fluids. I've got Carol saying hi. I've got Pauline saying hello. Good morning, evening. Good morning, evening. Oh, it's good morning with you. Okay, evening here. Debbie, Dev, and Worldly Crafters from SoCal. What? Hope you're doing well. Have I missed where you are, Pauline, or have I misinterpreted what you're saying? Explain. The heat's gone to my head. I've got Susan saying hi. It's going to be a sizzling tonight. Yes, and you know what? There is a surprise tonight. And all I can say is you can see it. Or you can see it finished. There you go. See if you can guess what it is. There is tonight's show. Yes, it's a craft along. And it's also a craft and share. So I have some brand new products on tonight's show to share with you. And one of them I am so excited about. I've been wanting to do this for at least 2 years, and I've managed to get it done this year. That's all I'm saying. I've got Leslie saying hi, saying very hot in Lowestoft today. Yes, definitely. It is very warm, Leslie. I've got Anna saying hi. Good evening, Debbie and Dave and my crafting family. Hope you're well. I've got Joyce. I have got Carol saying hi. Debbie and Dave just got back from a week in Scotland. Well, I hope you had a lovely time. Oops, I put a hair grip in my hair. Sorry, everybody. It's just fallen out. Let's see if I can put it back in. I've got loads and loads of grips to keep my hair up, but we'll just see how it goes. Sorry about that. I've got Nikki saying hi. I've got Kirsty. I've got Christine. Too hot to craft. So you're watching tonight. Well, I don't blame you, but I'm actually quite well. I've got windows open over there. I've got fans over there, and it's kind of nice because I've had the curtain closed, so the room's not so hot. I have got Cass saying looking forward to the craft along. I've got Sandra saying hi, Debbie, Dave, and all you jolly crafters. Can you believe I'm doing Christmas cards in this heat? No. Well, there's nothing wrong with doing Christmas cards in this heat. I've actually been doing Christmas cards as well. The trick is to drink loads of fluids. I've got Terry saying hi. I've got Jan saying hi, everybody. Hope you're well. Sticky one tonight. Yes, Belinda, it is. Marsha says good morning. It's 10:35 from a hot Arizona. I've got Linda. I've got Betty. I've got Karen says, hi Debbie and Dave, are you running a competition to name a new collection? There's one running on Facebook, just wanted to let you know. Yes, I have. So, or am, I should say. Basically, for the last 8 months, every time we put a competition on, we have got spoofed on our Facebook. So we didn't want you guys to miss out on our competitions. So we've done it a little bit different. And touch wood, the way we have done it, the competition, we have had no issues, which means we can start doing competitions again on Facebook and Instagram. So yes, Karen, that is me. I have put name a new collection on Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook, and it's a new gnome collection, and I did put an image to see if you can guess the new name. Well, I actually need somebody to name it. Where am I? I've got Cheryl saying good morning, early morning, 1:30. Oh my goodness, Cheryl, in Perth, Australia. I have got Dawn saying hi from Palmetto in Florida. Hopefully I've said that. Last week's show, I bought 2 downloads, but only received 1. I did open a case as my Outlook will not send. Okay, don't worry about it. I will get on to that. Oh, I've left my notebook downstairs. Let me just write this on the back of here. So Dawn, I will check that out for you and get that sorted out. I've got Kim joined us from Philadelphia. Hi, Kim. I have also got Carolyn saying, try new Pepsi Max mango flavor. Not my cup of tea, so going to pass it on to the grandkids. Oh, that does sound a bit weird. It's like years ago when they had cherry cola. I did try that, but I didn't like it. I have got Jules saying hi. I have, Jen's just said she entered the competition and had you had a message. Well, I better check that out. Just bear with me, everybody, because as far as I'm aware, the competition is fine. I am just going to double check because I don't understand what that means. These things happen. Oh, right, it has happened. I don't know when it's happened. I'm going to pass it to Dave because it looks like, honestly, I have got spoofed again on our competition. So thank you, Jen. Oh no, Karen, for just telling me that. When I last looked, everything was fine. So please don't click on anything. We'll get that sorted. That is just so annoying, isn't it, everybody? So obviously it just means that I can't do competitions on Facebook. I'll have to do competitions on a live show or on a newsletter or anything like that. So I'm sorry if you had any issues, and thank you, Karen, for bringing that to my attention. When I last looked, it was fine, and it was fine for literally a day and a half, and obviously something's happened today, so thank you for letting me know about that. Dave is sorting it out while we speak, and we'll block that person and report it and get it sorted out. I have got Christine saying hi, and I have got, she's put, I happened to mention Christmas today in Marks and Spencer. Somebody said I could pack that in and it made me giggle. That is funny. And Betty says she's been crocheting hearts and flowers and wiggly worms for my random act of kindness. Well, that sounds interesting. I've got Vanessa joined us as well. Looking forward to the craft along. And I've got Marianne. Sorry, Marianne. I have got Jeanette says, yes, Jeanette says she was in the DM competition. Yes, but I think it's something different. I've got Nicola saying hello. Just got back from a belated birthday lunch. Just printing off the papers now. Well, no problem. I've got Carolyn says she's going to download hers later. But that's the thing. You can watch me. You can see the inspiration. I'm going to show you how to do the spinner card. Okay. It's not complicated, but you do need to remember a couple of techniques. Now, we'll be showing you that in today's show. I have got, yes, Sharon, I've got your message. I didn't know about the scam. Dave is on it, and we'll get it sorted. And thank you, Sarah, as well for telling me. Wendy saying hello, and Cynthia saying hi. I've got Judy joined us from a hot Maine in the USA. I've got Angela saying, oh, hope you're all well tonight. Yes, it is warm. There's loads of you on tonight. Thank you. I've got Dee just joined us also. It's a very hot day over on YouTube, and so is Janet from North Carolina. Pauline just says SoCal is Southern California. I didn't know that. You know, I've learned something today. So yes, everybody. Dave, with regard to the competition, it looks like it has been spoofed again. Okay, it's been sorted, and thank you for everybody for bringing it up to our attention. I did not know about that until just now. These things happen, which it unfortunately means that we can't do competitions anymore on Facebook like that, because it's happening every single time we do a competition now. So what we'll do is I will do the competition just on Facebook. I think live shows, I think that's the best thing to do, and only on live shows, and then it won't happen where we will get hacked or spoofed again. Carolyn says my baubles arrived today along with the USB kit and will play tomorrow. Ooh. Oh, Marilyn says I look beautiful tonight. Oh, thank you. My hair is very long. I'm actually due to get it cut sometime in the next few weeks. And when the weather's this warm, I really want to cut it really short, but I won't. I do like long hair. It's taken me a long time to grow it. Where am I? I have got... yes, I've got Chris says competition has been compromised as everybody's getting a message to say they have won. I know, Chris, we're on it and we're getting it sorted out, so please ignore everything about that. I've got Denise saying hi. I have got Wendy says sound keeps dropping out. Is anybody having problems? Oh, is it this? It shouldn't be. This mic should be okay. Dave's turned me up. So I think what we might even do, we might make the message, loads of people are sending messages about replies with the competition. Dave is on it, so we'll probably even hide the post, I think. We have blocked it, and we have actually reported it, so it should all be sorted out. I've got Anne saying hi to Debbie and Dave, everybody from a warm Portsmouth. I've got Karen saying hi. I've got Sam says I had an issue with the download. I will get you sorted out, Sam. Don't worry. Where am I? And then Cynthia says that she had a notification, but I did tell everybody I wasn't picking the winner until next Thursday. So in the actual body of the Facebook, it does say that I will be mentioning the winner during next Thursday's Facebook. So hopefully if anybody got messages, please, hopefully you haven't clicked on it. Where am I? I have got Janine just saying hello. You look very Spanish today. Yeah, thank you. I have got Cass saying that is disgraceful. Why would anybody ever think of doing that? Do you know that this sort of thing really enrages me? Whoever it is, get a life and leave decent people alone. Yes, it makes me really angry too, Kath, because it's just unfair, because all I'm trying to do is give you guys some fun and have some competitions. But just so you all know, okay, we won't be doing a competition like that again on Facebook, because it's causing problems every single time now. But don't worry if anybody has entered the competition. I am picking the winner and announcing it next Thursday. Okay. So Vanessa, I have your message. I will find out what's going on with that download. I've got Anne just joined us, and I have got, where am I? I have got two Annes, Anne Goodship and Anne Warham at the same time, saying, just seen you on tonight. I have been away on holiday, just got home today. Well, I hope you had a fabulous holiday. I have got Kate saying hello. She says I look fabulous as well. Thank you, Kate. And Pauline says the sound is okay over the US. I've got Tracy joined us from Colorado. Hi, Tracy. I have got Heather joined us as well. Oh, Heather, I love you. She's put, Debbie, have you lost some weight? You are looking very slim tonight. It must be the long hair. Trust me, Heather, I haven't lost any weight, but thank you. You are an angel, bless you. I love food too much, honestly. No, I haven't, but thank you. You can tell me that anytime. I think it could be because I'm wearing my hair long like this. It's making my face look longer. So maybe that's it. My face maybe doesn't look so round tonight. I have got, oh, this keeps falling out. I'm going to have to just It's just fall on the floor. That's great. I have, where am I? I've got Susanna, sorry, joined us from Sweden. Hello from Sweden. And I have got another, Sabine has joined us from Denmark. Oh, we're international tonight. Thank you, everybody. Now, remember, if anybody has any questions or queries, please let me know. And if I've missed any hellos, I've got Iris saying hello, looking forward to learning the card. That's brilliant. I've got Carol saying hi as well. I've got another Janine. Wow, there's loads of you in tonight. I have got Elizabeth just joined us as well, saying hello. Good evening, Debbie, Dave, and the crafting family. So Dave has actually sorted, have you, the competition? Dave definitely has. So thank you, everybody, for bringing that to our attention. Edith, bless you, she's put on YouTube, just pushed my visitors out the door as thought the house was on fire, so I can sit back and enjoy the show. I know the feeling. It is very warm in here. And talking of warm, Dave has got me a lovely drink. And this is the competition. And seriously, everybody, this is a very special competition because we've got basically some loads of brand new goodies coming at the end of this month, and the winner is going to win a bundle of goodies. And the competition that's coming up is quite an easy one. If I can get my drink, I can then share it, what I'm doing. So because it's very, very warm, okay, I don't want to drink tea or coffee, and I've been trying to drink loads of different drinks today that are non-alcoholic. So for the like and share for tonight, okay, it is to share your favorite drink, non-alcoholic. So what I have here, what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink? So I have you heard those Robinson drinks? There's one that is lime and mint and tastes like a mojito, but it isn't. It's a mocktail. And I've got some frozen fruit. Cheers, everybody. So it really tastes like I'm drinking a cocktail, but I have no alcohol in here. Honest, there's no alcohol in here, and it's delicious. Okay, let's put this to one side. So that's a like and share. So like and share this page and tell me what's your favourite non-alcoholic drink, because it took me ages to come up with loads of drinks. I've got Pat over on YouTube has just joined us as well. Oh, it's gone crazy. Sharon, I love yours. Apple juice straight from the fridge. Yes. I have got iced coffee, Sabine says. Oh, Dave would like that. And Beverly's put, I don't think I've said hello to you, Beverly. Hi, Beverly. She's put strawberry, cucumber and basil iced tea. Oh, that sounds nice. So these are really good ideas because I've been wanting to try loads of different things. Karen's put, I do like non-alcoholic Koppenberg, the red cherry one. I have to be honest, I haven't tried that. And Leslie's put, I love Pepsi with a dollop of ice cream. That sounds amazing. Alice says, evening all. Sorry, I'm late, just woke up. And Jeanette says, I just bought some Tizer from Farm Foods, not had it in years. Really? Elderflower cordial and soda water. That sounds nice. So loads of you are giving me loads of ideas. I am going to pick a winner. It's gone absolutely crazy with all this at the moment. We are going to be starting very soon, everybody. Now remember, it is a craft along, but it's also a Facebook Live. I have some new products and some new items back in stock. So with tonight's show, remember, just relax. A lot of people are saying that you're just going to watch tonight and then you are going to create your freebie in your own time. I'm going to get Dave to pin the papers, basically. Where are they? So you would have got... and we'll come back to it in a bit. I can see that Kim loves lemonade. And Dawn says she's drinking it now. Some sweet tea. Now that sounds interesting. Okay. So you were given loads and loads of papers for the download. You don't necessarily have to use them all, but I thought it'd be nice for your freebie for the project, okay? And we will go through them in a second. I have got, where am I? Oh, there it is. So we're going to show you, or I should say, I'm going to show you how to create this lovely little mini book. And you open it up, like this, and it's called a spinner card. Can you see that? It looks like that. And it may look a bit complicated, but it isn't really. Once I show you how to put it together, I'll go through the top tips on how to create this. Okay, we're going to get started because it is warm. Okay, if I missed any questions, please let me know. And once again, thank you for everybody to let me know that my competition had been hacked again, or spoofed, as Dave would say. It's called spoofing. It's a, what's it called, a IT term or something like that. But it's all been sorted, and the competition winner will be announced next Thursday. Now remember to like and share this page, and we will actually like and share is what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink, and you're all going crazy. From Owen's just said fresh juice tropical, to Pat saying ice cold apple and cranberry juice. So these are great. I love different ones as well. Dave has actually put some links on. Okay, he's pinned it twice, is that right, Dave? Okay, well, I've got 2 pins. Can you just check that? Okay. Oh, it's because it's at the bottom. I think it stays at the bottom. That's what happens. And we will try and also put it over on YouTube. Edith's put, I love passion fruit and ginger poured over ice cubes. Now, that sounds really nice. I love passion fruit, that's for sure. So, let's get started. So tonight's show, where's my sheets gone? So we have got, first of all, we were talking about it last week. We're going to go through how the procedure works, everybody. Oh, I've just noticed over on YouTube, everybody, Dave has actually put the link on for you, and he's also put it on Facebook as well, so you've now got it. So we're going to just simply take the banner off so we can actually go through and explain how tonight's show, because I can see there's quite a few of you saying hi, and I've got some newbies as well. Now the show itself is an interactive demonstration, which means not only is it a demonstration show, it's also a buying show. So should you want to buy anything, of course you can, but if you don't want to buy anything and just watch the show and enjoy the actual, basically the community around the world of getting together once a week, then please do so. How it works is I'm going to pick one of the products. So one of the products I've got on today's show, because I've been asked for it, it is the Cadence Bond and Seal. So the product will come up on the banner just along the side, and this is FB2682, everybody. Now, oh, Dave's can't find it. Do I need to get another one? Oh, so while Dave's looking at it, I will explain about the show. So what will happen is the banner will come up on the side, and if you want this product, now this product is Bond and Seal Magic. There it is. So you can see that you've got it in gloss, matte and satin. We have 3 different types. And the way to describe this, it is almost like Mod Podge, but I find it much easier than Mod Podge. And I also use it with my paper crafting. And when I talk about this brand new concept die coming on later on the show, I have used this, and I found it much easier using this than glue. So this is not only just as using it with your multi paper, using it with your DIY projects, it's also a sealant as well, almost like a varnish, and we've got it in a gloss, matte and satin, 325. You cannot go wrong with that. That is quite handy to be in your basic kit. So if you want one of these, you need to put FB2682, and you need to decide whether you would like it to have in gloss, matte or satin, or if you want all 3, you can put all 3, and it will be allocated to you if you want one, everybody. And the beauty about this, I will say one last thing, is you can use it with your, not just your rice papers as well, okay, and on your MDF projects, but you can use it on your with your paper crafting papers as well. So I find this much easier. So as you can see, you put the code into the comments, and if you want it, it will be allocated to you. And then as the show goes on, the show is actually going to be left open until Sunday at midnight, and then the show will be processed. Actually, no, it's going to be open, sorry, until Monday at midnight, because we have started on a Saturday, and the show will then be processed Monday afternoon, Tuesday, get my right days, Tuesday afternoon, and you will get an email invoice with it on. Now, when you actually get your confirmation link, it will be by email. You click on it and you can pay by PayPal, credit card and debit card. And it will show you what you've ordered. And if you want to actually add something or delete it, you can, and it'll work it all out. But if you have any questions or queries, you can contact the office. Now, our office number is 07553 457 168. And you can email us at info@debbimoredesigns.com, or you can send us a private message at Facebook, on Facebook at Debbie More Designs. Now, with regard to admin, I will say we are behind with our emails. Because it's just been crazy since the bank holiday, so we're catching up with it. And I was up to date, except for a few days ago on Facebook, so we are a few days behind. So if there's anything urgent, give us a ring. Or if it's regarding your orders, all the orders have gone out for August and the beginning of September, so we're actually quite up to date with our orders. Pat says I didn't get an invoice last week. Right, let me write that down, Pat. I will resend that to you because they actually did go, so check your spam folder. We're going to get started, and I can see that you've ordered the gloss. So that's how it works, everybody. If you want any of them, okay, it's £3.25, and you need to put gloss, matte or satin. The difference between the three is the gloss itself is a shine. I love the gloss because it has a shiny finish. Matte is completely matte, but the satin is in between the two. So if you like a little bit of a shine, but not as glossy as I like it, go for the satin. Yes, Edith, you can have the satin, no problem. Now, the second item, this is dead exciting, everybody. So the second item is, I did say I will show you this. Look at this. This is our new fabric bags. I'm going to show you, we'll put this on the top camera, so you can actually see this has been made up. Okay, isn't that beautiful? So this is an Art Deco double bag panel, $19.99. You actually get to make two. So this is this one. Okay, now you could actually, the way it's been designed, do two different ladies, or let me show you the panel. So that comes with step-by-step instructions on how to make the bags. You're going to get two. This is FB2683, $19.99. Now, how am I going to do this? I might have to do the other camera. Look at the detail. So you get her, and then you get, if I open it up, it's so big, everybody. Then you get her as well. This is FB2683. And if you would like to have a go at making a bag, I'm going to hold this up and we're going to put the other camera on so you can see how big this panel is. Don't need that other piece of paper, but I'm going to need you to hold this so I can show everybody that if you want to have a go, there we go. Look at that, everybody. You get the panels, the front, the inside lining for them as well, all in an Art Deco theme with instructions. And honestly, it is gorgeous. So if you haven't had a go at making a tote bag, have a go, because it's been an amazing journey. Obviously, as a lot of you already know, Debbie More Designs is now doing fabric, and she's one of my favourite characters, isn't she beautiful? Right, so I'm going to put that to one side because I had quite a few people asking about that. And let's move that to one side. Dave can fold that up. So big. Now, another item that I've got in, everybody, is our... This is actually not a brand new item. This is a back in stock. And what it is our Build a Santa Claus. This will always become part of your staple. And I've just realised I've left the pad. Never mind. I forgot to get it out. So this comes with... Can you access the internet? Can you find Build a Scene... Match It Pad 145, sorry, one die, and 145. So basically, everybody, I've left the pad downstairs. Let me show you some cards first. So the idea is you can create, you're going to get your dies, okay, to create, and you're going to get the card fronts to be able to create these gorgeous Christmas cards. And there he is there as well. Essentially, it comes, if I hold this down like this, you got all your dies on there. I have put my hand over a forever code. It also comes with a pad, a card making kit, which I've left. Dave's going to bring up the picture, everybody, in a second while I'm doing the talking. So you're going to get the 12 dies. I've had quite a lot of people asking when this is back in stock, so I've now put it in. Oh, Leslie says I'm about to start my yellow gnome bag. Oh, that is brilliant. And Pauline says this, she loves the build a scene Santa Claus. Yes, definitely brilliant, because it makes it a joy to create cards. So this has come back in. Okay, you are getting the die set, and also you are getting the beautiful 32 paper pad. There you go, you can see it. So there's the actual dies, and you're going to get the actual build a scene card making kit that has 32 crafting sheets and a forever code for $22.99. I have got, oh, Bibsley Lou says, so beautiful, I want it. Yes, you can order FB2683. Please make sure that before the end of the show that anybody that's new, that you private message me your details. So everybody, that is this one, which is FB2684. Now the next one, it is a new bookazine that's gone digital. Well, it's not a new bookazine, it's a bookazine that's gone digital. So this one here, everybody, it is FB2685. So as you can see, this is where the project came from. So if you're looking for a magazine that has projects in, now this is only available as a download, everybody, so it's $7.99. So you're getting the projects I'm doing. I mean, that's a beautiful project, that one. Loads of different projects in here, as well as all these gorgeous papers. Okay, so you're going to get more papers than what you've got in the download. So many more. Okay, so you're going to get $7.99. Keep going with the papers, and then you also get the step-by-step instructions on how to do different projects. So you are getting a total of 28 different download papers, and you get the how-to as a bookazine for only $7.99. So if you want that, pop that down into your comments. Right, okay, now the next one, I am going a bit quicker because, everybody, I am super excited in the projects that we're doing. So because it's vintage rose on, I thought I would put on this one, because we did sell out and it's now back in stock, okay, everybody, of our gorgeous, as you can see, I've already die cut it. You're going to get our FB2686, our rose match it. So you get the dies, obviously you don't get that on there. Okay, so as you can see, we have got, sorry, I just throw me. Jenna says, hi Debbie, I'm late. Sorry I'm late, resting after my back operation. Oh, Janet, bless you. Well, you take it easy, and I hope all is good, but thank you very much for joining me. So as you can see, everybody, this is, I'll just hold it like this. This is the forever code sheet that you get in the back, which means that once you've used up all your sheets, it comes with all the sheets of roses. You're going to get them, I think there's 25 different colorways, or is it 20? I'll have to double check. But you're going to get them all. Okay, then you can die cut. Now I've already die cut a few because I'm going to use them in my project. Look at that. They are just amazing. See the rose? And even the little, lovely little leaves as well. So that is FB2686. If you haven't got one, I would recommend that you have your little mini matchets to your order. So that is from that collection, everybody. And then where did it go? I keep putting things down and losing it. So also what I'm using in today's show is this. You might have seen this came back in stock, but I'm using it. It is FB2687, everybody. It's our craft a garden die set, and I'm going to be using it in today's project as well, but it's great to add for accents for when you do, one second, so when you actually add, you can add foliage and build your own garden with this. So this is really a good one to have. So this is FB2687, and I'm just trying to think what I've done with one of the samples. It'll turn up in a bit, so don't worry about it. This is what happens on here. I start nice and tidy and then it goes. So this is on the show today, and then what I want to do is show you a sneak look of the next one. So the next one, because I've got roses on today, I'll have a drum roll please. This is FB2688. Now this is our winter rose mystery box, everybody. So let me explain it. This one's a bit different than normal. So this is, you're going to still get £60 worth of goodies for $24.99. But what I've done, I'm just going to show you one of the sheets. I love this. So we have put some match it sheets in here, and we've turned these into Christmas. So you might already have the dies because the dies came out last year. So you won't get the dies in there. So one of the kits you'll get in there will be our winter rose collection. Now this is our brand new mystery box, which is our winter rose one. And just to show you some of the elements that you've got in here. So obviously you've got the blue ones in there, you've got the gold. I'm just showing you, I've only grabbed a few so you can see what we have. We've got beautiful colorways in the gold, and then you've got some papers, some blues in there. You've also got, if I keep going, some more of those gorgeous wood feel, and then you've got more of the roses in there, some holly in different color palettes as well, some craft card. Oh, I can see some stencil in there, and I can see some embellishments and card. So this is our new craft box, which I'll be going through in a little bit more detail. It's FB2688, and I'm super excited about it because although it's winter, it's for Christmas as well as for birthdays or just for you, and it will work really, really well. And what I've done with this is I have, if I can show you where I am with the dies, the next item that I've got on, if you haven't seen it before, are these gorgeous dies. Now I am just getting the card. Oh, there we are. So you may recognize the pastel range that we did, and now we are doing it in the other colorways for winter. So if you didn't have the die and you wanted the die on its own, it's FB2689. Okay, and it die cuts beautifully. And you can simply put the code in your comments if you want that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is with this set, you'll be able to use it for the everyday one and also the winter one. So there are some products I've just gone through very quickly because I want to start the make and take, not the make and take, the craft along even. And we're going to get started with that in a minute. If anybody has any questions, please let me know, because my tablet keeps freezing. But we're going to start our craft along. So this is FB2689, everybody. And we're going to go through it in a little bit more detail when it comes to demonstrating. But I do have, let me show you. I'm going to show you from here. So what I've done from the mystery box that's due to come out, look at this. So this is the mystery box, FB2689. You're going to get £60 worth of goodies. Sorry, FB2688. Sorry, I gave you the wrong number. And look, I've already die cut them. But what I want to do is show you how beautiful they are with the snow on them. So I'm just going to quickly, before we start our lovely craft along, I'm just going to grab some soft magic, and if I can literally find, do you know, this was all tidy. I'm going to get my adhesive, there we are, right at the bottom. And we're going to have some lovely snow effects. I know it's weird having snow when it's lovely and sunny. So I've got my little bottle. So remember, if you haven't got these bottles, they're quite handy to have. So these sheets are out of our mystery box. And you can see that they've got snow on them. And I will just take this for now as one of them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just build up this rose with some soft magic. So I'm using the white soft magic, everybody. And as you can see, it puffs up an awful lot, so you have to be very careful. So I'm just going to put that on there. And we're just going to use that. I've used this, it's almost like, let me just see. I need to make sure I can get the glue out before I push too hard. Typical. I think it's dried a little bit. I did try it earlier, it must be because of the heat. There. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue. They come out in dots. You might not be able to see what I'm doing yet. I'm literally going round the detail in, well, basically the detail on that lovely flower, and then I'm going to use, let's put that to one side, some soft magic. There we go. And then just push it in. Right, okay. And as you can see, it's just making it make it look a little bit snowy on the edges. Why not have, so it gives you that lovely sort of 3D feel. Just going to put that to one side. While that is drying, I'm just going to make these up. So this is from the mystery box, everybody. This is FB2688, and I am just using a bowl tool and simply pressing where I want the detail, just to give some definition. That needs to dry, so I'm going to use some of the other flowers. Now, if you got the ball tool set before, it comes in different sizes. There's the one I want. And all I'm doing is going around some of the details, and you can see the papers just lifting up. And then the same with the leaves. And at the moment, this has got some snow on the edge, but you don't have to have snow on the edge, everybody. You can have it plain because it comes in a, almost like it comes in two types. You can have it with snow because it's winter roses, or you can have it on its own. So this is now drying, so I'm just going to add a little bit of definition. You can see with it all jumping up. What white glue do you use on your small bottles? Tried 3 types and none work. Wow. It was just a craft PVA glue that I had in my basic from ages ago, Edith. So I'm not too sure. There isn't a reason why it shouldn't work. You could try, I'm just trying to think. I think it was Anita's glue that I had. I'll have a look, Edith, and I'll let you know. There you go. So it's going to go on that. So this is just, I'm just making, obviously this is not a whole thing, because what I want to do is I'm going to build it all up. So this is just a starting point on the side. And then the beauty about it is you can pinch. and it looks so real, everybody. So this is taken from the craft box, and what I want to do is do loads of layering. So this is now going on here, so you can see how, and use, if you got one of these last time, they were only $2.99, quite handy to have, and you got 2 of them, and you can see how it's given definition with it all. And then I just need another leaf down here. So I'm actually going to I'm not going to finish this off because I want to start the craft along. This is just showing you how this gorgeous, it's all coming together. I'll be showing you a bit more detail next week when the rest of the items come in, but it's getting ready, showing you how to actually 3D them up, and it's creating that scene. I need some more leaves and foliage, but if you look at the detail of that one, now that that's dried with all the snow on. Now remember, if you didn't want it with snow, in the sheets that you get, so if I just move this out the way, I might have to give this to Dave. I'm going to give this to Dave, so you can just put it at a space somewhere where it's out my way so I don't knock it over. And then I'll quickly show you some of the other sheets in here before we move on. And then we're going to start our craft along, everyone. So what I was trying to explain is, can you see that you have sheets in there that don't have the snow on? So you can have detail with the snow or without. And the beauty about this collection is you'll be able to have different ones. Yes, Jules, you can have the 2 mats for $2.99. It's worth having them. Oh, Pat says, while my partner was shopping, he got me some candy floss grapes. They're very nice. Oh, yes, Pat. If anybody wonders what we're on about, a couple of weeks ago, I was sharing with everybody that I found some candy floss grapes, and they're delicious. Right, okay, so going back to the Winter Rose mystery box, you're going to get £60 worth of goodies for that amazing price of $24.99, and this is the new box that is coming in this month. I will go into more detail probably next week when I've got all more card samples in, but as it's a mystery box, I'm just showing you some of the designs. You've got blues in there, you've got golds in there, you've got reds in there, you have got MDF in there, you've got lace in there, you have also got a stencil in there. Really a fun collection. Right, I'll finish that off next week when the other elements come in. And then we're going to get started with our craft along, everybody. Now remember, if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, as we go along, we're going to start with our craft along, and then I am going to share. We have a few other items to share, and one of them is really, really exciting because I've been waiting for ages. Okay, so we'll move the banner, and what I've got here, everybody, it is our craft along, and it's to create this lovely spinner card. Now, yes, you only got one template, but you actually need, and if you've already just printed them out ready, you won't be able to finish the whole project, but we can get you started. To create this, okay, you actually need 4. You see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that creates this little mini book, and then it stands up like so, and that's how you stand it up. So how this is done, everybody, is you would print out or transfer the markings. So as you can see on here, I have got on here, I printed it on card. If your printer doesn't take card, print on paper and back on card. And then simply, so you can back that onto card if you want to, you then literally cut round it like so. Now this is a brilliant opportunity to check with everybody while you're all watching what I'm doing. Can anybody tell me, okay, if you like doing mini books or cards? What is your preference, or both? The reason why I'm asked is I want to know if you want to do more memory books and more mini books. So going back to this, okay, you can see how quickly I cut around it. And the other thing to remember, having a large pair of scissors is much easier to cut round the outside. Then you need to score, because it does have on the guide V for valley fold, M for mountain fold, everybody. But you've got broken lines and straight lines. So a broken line means a score and a straight line means a cut. So what I'm doing to start off with, I am getting my paper trimmer. Oh, by the way, everybody, blades are back in stock. So if anybody's missing the blade, they're now back in stock. It's great to have a blade that cuts straight away. And what I'm doing now, oh, I missed any messages. Oh, Trudy says she likes cards. A lot of people, oh, some people are wanting both. That's handy to know. So I'm using an embossing tool. An embossing tool is basically, it's also called a stylus. We had these on for, I think you got a set of 3 with 6 different sizes. I think it was $3.99. And literally you have got a ball tool on different sizes. Go for a medium one, you don't want too tiny one, and simply just score along the channel. Now if you have, when I say channel, everybody, let me just show you what I mean. If you, this channel of your scoreboard, you can, sorry, of your paper trimmer, you can use that. However, you can also use your scoreboard if you got one as well. So all I'm doing is lining this up like so and scoring along the channel, and then wherever there's broken lines, that's what you need to do. And this is how easy it is to create the shape, because all I'm doing is following the template. There we go. Another top tip is I put my finger over it so I know which ones I've done, and I can feel that I've done all of them. I can see loads of people saying cards, not very good at making memory books. Oh, but Karen says cards would like to have got memory books. Okay, I just thought coming up to Christmas, okay, you might like to have a go. So straight lines, everybody, means cut. So I'm using my scissors to cut up to the middle. So that was very straightforward, wasn't it, really? I've scored, I've drawn round it, sorry, I've cut round it, and then it tells you valley and mountain. So what you then do, mountain is you lift it up. So I'm just going to do it as it tells you. Valley, you fold down. You see that I'm using my bone folder, valley, just to reinforce the lines. So simply a valley, or if it's a mountain, you make it look like a mountain. So that's what mountain fold means, or valley. Now the idea behind it, everybody, is this goes to here, and that makes one section. However, I want to have the black and white lines on the outside, so I'm just folding it back. So whichever way you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. Okay, I wanted to put the black and white lines on the outside. So the other thing to remember is, normally, here's another top tip, people would just stick that onto there and go like that. But can you see how that's a double layer? So once you've actually cut that bit, you then need to just cut one triangle off. And what that will do, everybody, is that will make it fit and fold easier. Can you see that? So if I take the other one and if I put that one onto there, can you see that it's quite hard to double fold that? It's going to make it tougher. So then you just use some double-sided tape, or you can do whichever way you want to. Let me do this. Double-sided tape, or you can use, so this is going to stick, oops, where is it? That is going to go onto, I've lost them all. Ah, there we go. So you can see this is what you're going to end up with. So that's going to stick onto there, and that is going to go up and close. So you stick, I'm using my 3-in-1. I like 3-in-1 because it gives me wiggle room. And then you can fold that into there, or put that on top, and then what you're going to do is make sure it folds nice and flat. So I'm just going to make sure it's nice and straight. Let's do that. Fold it there. So that means that will sit like that. And then what you're going to do is put them all together. And that's how you create your card, everybody. Is everybody so far with me? Somebody say yes or no. So you have to end up with, so that template, you either print it directly onto card, or you can back it onto card, and then you can cut it out. And then what you do is you score. But instead of putting that on top of there, I mean, you can do that, but it will make it bulky, everybody. All I would recommend that you do is cut one of the triangles off. So I am now going to cut this one off. Simply go down like that. And then put the glue on there. Let's have a look. So this is going to go onto that one like so. So I just need a bit of glue. So look at that, everybody. It's now coming together. I've done two. That's going to go like that. So while you're going round that way for that project, or I should say for those card shapes, and you can see how it goes up, oops, and down. When you close it, it will go completely flat, everybody. I want to talk about how you would back your papers. So, yes, you can do what I've said, where you cut the back, like so. I'm cutting that. So let me do my third one. And that's going to stick onto there. And we're going to glue it. So hopefully you are still with me all okay. So there is my third one. So you can see how it's now all coming together. I want to talk about how you would back them, or how you would do it. So here's a top tip. So this is the one that I haven't actually finished. Get your papers. So I am going to get my papers. I'm going to get two of them. Might get three of them actually. So here is my papers. I'm going to put them together. And look how easy it is to get the right size. And here's a top tip with any templates, everybody. So you can see this bit is my shape. So what I do is simply go like this with my papers. Obviously I've got a white edge there. I line that up like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw around it in a pen. So you can see what I'm doing. She says, where's my pen gone? There we go. Nope, that's a pencil. Ah, there it is. It's hiding it. So what I'm going to do, line that line up with that, like so. So I know it's straight. And draw around that. Can you see what I've done? Now you could do one at a time, but I like to save time. And then all I'm going to do, everybody, is simply trim that bit off. And you can see that. And then I'm taking my large pair of scissors and I am cutting in the inside of the line. Now the reason why I'm cutting in the inside of the line, everybody, is because when you draw around something, you automatically give it a couple of mil wider. So this way, I've cut round it, and by having a large pair of scissors, it's made it easier. And then using my paper trimmer, there we go. And this is why it's good to have new blades. I'm simply going to trim off the white like so. Look at this, everybody. So now I've got my papers. Look how easy that was to do. And then it's simply a matter of putting everything together. So, oh, Anna says, yes, I can see how it works. Thank you. My tablet is a little bit slow, so the messages are not coming through as quickly. So, for backing it, everybody, so you can see how easy it is to do. So look at this. So there it's there. And then what you then do is, if I show you, you can simply stick it in, and it is the right size. I'll fold this one in half, and then you can do pockets, you can do all kinds of things. So we're now going to start decorating it, and I'm just going to share with you some top tips of how to actually decorate it. So this project is a little bit different than what I would normally do, because I wanted to show you how to do this lovely little mini book, but in some respects, sometimes it's a little bit fiddly on how to actually decorate it. So you can see that fits in there. Now, if you find that it's a little bit, you know, sticking out a little bit, all you need to do, it's because of this score line at the bottom, all you need to do, everybody, is trim it down. So I'm just going to trim this off here, but you need to trim both sides of it, and then you'll find it will fit beautifully. So then that goes on there. So that's now going to fit. And we're just going to start decorating it. Now earlier we showed you the lovely, almost like make your own garden effect. So what I've done here, somewhere on the floor, has it blown away, is the trellis, but I will do it without the trellis. So can you see on here, what I've done is I've got some foliage. Why don't I do it on this one? No, I want to do it on this one. So what I've done here is I've got foliage that I want to actually have coming down, and it's going to come down on my pink one. So yet again, I fold it like so. Now I've die cut it, everybody. Oh, Karen says, clever how it works. Yes, it is. It's very easy to do once you get your head around it, how it works, everybody. So I'm just trimming the sides down. So I've got my, this is one side. And the idea is you're just layering it all up. And then simply, let's just do this and we'll get to making it all up. So I've already done one up earlier, but I'm doing another one using these elements, and I have these roses. Dave, has the is anything fallen on the floor there? Honestly, I start off with a lovely tidy area. Ah, there it is, my trellis. And what I want to do is I'm going to use some distress inks, and I'm going to do a lovely trellis. So that's going to go on here, and you can see the roses. So you can bring in anything from your crafty stash, and I just want to bring in some roses. I'm going to simply just, as you can see, this is a bit bigger for there. So I'm just going to cut this to here, like so. And you can decorate it with anything you want, everybody. And then this is just being cut out on some paper, but I want to add a little bit more. I'm looking for my blending brushes and inks. There were there. Oh, do you know what? This time it's not my fault. Dave moved my inks. What are you like? So I am using, everybody, some inks, and the inks that I'm using is some Shabby Shutters ink, and I'm using my little blending brush. There we go, and let's start putting it all together. So just use an ordinary scrap piece of paper. And what I want to do is, this is my, just all I'm doing is I'm dabbing and doing a circular motion. So I'm just want to add a little bit more. Now you're all quiet today, you're not asking me that many questions. If you have any questions, just please ask and let me know. Now what I'm doing is I'm using one of the small brushes. I think they are only $2.99, or you can get a set for $5.99 with 2 brushes. Is everybody still with me so far? And then I need to have some, I love this colour, so I want to add, I've got some warm lipstick. Is that warm lipstick? I think, yeah, let's have some warm lipstick, and I'm just going to put round the edges. So this rose, I want it to make it a little bit more pink, so I'm just adding a little bit more pink round the edges. There we go, and then we'll do another one, because I'm just going to add, I'm just going to show you how you can decorate it. So just very quickly, everybody, you have got some toppers in your kit. You can add elements from your crafty stash, which is what I'm doing with these lovely little matchets. Because it's roses, I'm just adding a little bit of pink to my cream roses. There we go. And my trellis. So let's move them out of the way. Oh, by the way, everybody, there is Distress Inks on the website now if you're after any colours. There we go. So essentially, Christine says, enjoy watching Debbie, plus had a best day out with my bestie and my hubby. Oh, that sounds good. Did you go anywhere nice, Christine? So what I'm doing is I'm now putting it all together. Well, not all together, I'm doing one section at a time. So you can see that I've got my lovely little trellis. Now, top tip when it comes to doing things like this is I tend to dip it. And what I mean by dip it, and I did have some tweezers that I've left down on my other desk, and I love my tweezers to help pick up small things. So that's going to go in there like so. We're going to start putting everything together. So you can see all I'm doing is wiggling it into place. And then I have got my roses that I'm just going to dip in, and some foliage. Now I don't want to put all of it, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off, just about there. There we go. I'm going to then use that on the bottom. So what I've got is, I think these are $4.99. We used them a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just dabbing them in. People do it different ways, everybody. And then what I'm doing is getting my tweezers, adding them where I want it to go. So this is going to just go on here, along that. And that's why it's got a flat edge. I tend to use it for sticking down. And then it's a matter of just lifting them up, like so. And then I'm just going to have some roses coming from there. Oops, I think I need a bit more glue on that. And then we'll pick it up on there. Oops, she says. There's always one. I've stuck it. There we go, lift it up. Live, everybody, this is what happens. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing with everything. I'm just literally sticking my glue. I think my glue is so hot in here, it's drying so quickly. It really is, everybody. So I've got some roses that I want to put on here. So you can see I'm just doing a little miniature version on there. I think I'm going to use the glue direct because it's too, basically it's a little bit dry heat in here. I don't know what the saying is, or very warm. It's causing everything to dry very quickly. So all I'm doing is just adding some roses. And you can see how it's coming together lovely. And you can just keep on adding. So I'm just doing one side, everybody. And then I will put the whole thing together so you can see how to put it together. There we go. And I'll get some sentiments, and I need another leaf. There we go. And it is just a very easy project. I've just added some extra elements to it. I love roses. Do you know what, everybody? Remember about a month ago, was it a month ago? How long was it? I don't know when the roses. Do you remember I asked a question about some roses about a month ago? I didn't know what was it called? Budler. Oh, what was the name? Budler. It meant like loads of roses came out. Do you remember that question, everybody, that I had with everybody? Anyway, they've bloomed again. I was so excited. So they've bloomed again, and I've now got some more rose buds. It's amazing. I've never had a rose bush like that. But it's inspired me to do this lovely, I know it's summer at the moment, everybody, but that's why we have got the vintage roses today, because I just love the roses. So you can see how that's coming together. I want to do some offcuts that I have in here. So you can use these as lines. You can create pockets. Now, here's another thing, everybody. To create a pocket, what you need to do is have almost like a triangle. So we were talking about mini books earlier. This is a card, but it also can be a mini book of sorts. So it's like a triangle, and then all I'm doing is tearing. You can rub ink into it if you want, or you can simply leave it with the white on. But what you need to make sure you do, so this is going to be like a little pocket that's going to sit in there, and I'm going to add a little tag coming out of here. And simply, when you do a pocket, you literally need to put a little bit of glue there, along there, but not in the center, because otherwise you won't be able to put anything in your pocket. And then let's have that on there, like that. So you can see how that's coming together. So I could be here for ages, but you don't need to see me sticking. So I want to now put this together, everybody, to show you how this has gone together. So as you can see, this is going to go completely flat, but to put them together you need to stick them like so. So all I'm doing is using my 3-in-1. So let's line this up like this so you can see how it's done. And then you get the other one, this one. So that's now, so you need to make sure that you put glue along the edge, everybody. I've got it all over my hands, typical. So you need to make sure you put it along the edge, that bit and that bit, and then obviously this bit. But this is the bit that is very important. So this is going to go on here. Okay. So remember, it's going to close. Use your bone folder. It's very important to make sure it's nice and straight as you're decorating. You can see that I've started to decorate that. I've got some sentiments. Don't forget, you've got these sheets that you've got different elements in, so I can make this into a tag if I want to. I just gave you loads of extra cut-ups if you wanted to add on your elements. Hopefully you all download them okay. So I'm just going to cut that off roughly, because I want this little, take it into a tag. It says just for you with that lovely little rose. So watch, everybody. So first of all, you create your tag, and how I've done this, so this is my rectangle, and then all you do is cut to one side, which I'm doing there. Before I do that, let me make sure I've got it the right size. There we go. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to cut it this side. So then you cut to one side, and then you rotate that to the other side, and that's how you create a freestanding tag, everybody, that lines up. Did you all see that? Okay, my messages are playing up. Can somebody say to me that they can see that? And then, look, there's my tag. Oh, I need to do a different pocket, a different side. Oh no, it goes in there. So the tag goes in there, so there it's there. And that's how easy it is. Now, last one. Remember what I said, everybody. So this is got to be cut off like so, just to there, so you end up, and then that's going to go in there. And then I'm putting my glue on this one, so you end up with 4 sections, everybody. It really is a nice little project, because this folds up like that, and then this is going to stick onto here, everybody. Okay, love your extras, Debbie. Thank you for more. You're welcome, Pauline. So remember to stick along there. And then this is going to go onto there, everybody. And then you're going to end up with, so you can see what you're going to end up with. And then how you would do it, like I showed you earlier, you've got your circles. So what you need to do, what does that say? I'm going to try a mini size. Well, good luck with the mini size and let me know. Look at my messy table. So how you would then decorate this bit, you've got all these extra bits. If I find what I've done with everything. Do you know what? I cut everything out neatly and I don't know what I've done with it. Is that it? No. But we'll have this one. So what you would then do is fold that in half. So I showed you how to get that size. So how you would decorate them to make sure you get the right size, everybody, is simply cut them in halves and cut them in quarters. So then that's going to go down there. So you don't have to worry about having a template, so you can see how it'll fit in. What I tried not to do is try to put any papers on here because it needs to fold. So that can go all the way on there, like so. I actually want that one side. I will finish it and put more layers on. There we go. So you can see how that's done. And then if I find the final one, so you see how easy it was to put together. Then what I want to do is show you, Sally says I gave up on the first bit, but we'll watch first and then do the craft and share. Only learning, so not so fast. Don't worry. Do you have the peacock colour that Bella was using on Wednesday? Anna, I do have it in stock. And Sharon's put, Christy and I went apple picking. Wow. That sounds good. And Betty says, yes, mine have bloomed twice too, yellow and red roses. Oh, that's good. And Sally's put, my mum loved roses and my work colleagues clubbed together and got me a climbing rose in her memory. It's blooming again. Oh, that is lovely. And Betty says, going to make this style card to make my granddaughter's 40th birthday. That's brilliant. Now, the one thing with regard to ribbon, so you can see all I've done is wrap the ribbon round and then you tie it into a bow, everybody. So because, believe it or not, it is 5 to 8. Okay, I've only finished sticking a couple of things there because this one's a little bit more tricky, but I wanted to show you top tips. So remember, draw around the template so you get the exact size. Once you've got the exact size, which is what I've done, okay, it's very easy. It looks like my workspace on once cut and starts. Yep, my workspace just as bad, Pauline. So as you can see, everybody, all you need to make sure you do, whether you trim it down with a paper trimmer or a pair of scissors, is trim down the straight lines, and then look how easy it is to decorate it. It doesn't take long once you've learnt the techniques. So draw around the template, and then for the inside bit, like I showed you earlier, so as you can see how easy this is now coming together, because I can now put my elements in between. It's like a pizza, that, isn't it? You can tell I haven't eaten. So that's going on to there, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to continue with everything, and you literally just line them all up. And it's very important that you trim down the bottom so that one doesn't go, so it's always the bottom and the side. And once you've done those two, you'll be totally fine. Right, everybody, hopefully you've all had a go. Somebody let me know what you think about it. That'll be great, and tell me what you think. Have you sent me a like? This is what I want to know. Do you want me to do more techniques like this, or would you like me just to do card bases, or would you like both? That's very important, everybody. Dawn says I'm going to make mine into a book. My kit, for my kitten with pictures in each quarter. Meow. That sounds really good. So you can see how easy it is that I'm putting it all together. And I like this is such a really good technique to remember. I showed you how to draw around the template. Now, just so you all know, that is not just for this template. That's for every template. And then I need to show you the very exciting kit that is... It's basically taken me a couple of years to sort out. So as you can see, that's going in there. So you can see it's all coming together and it folds beautifully flat. And that's the thing to remember, everybody. Yes, more little books. Both, please. Okay, brilliant. So let's, because time is going. I don't know what happens to time here. Let's move this to over here. So I need a drum roll, please. What I want to know, did anybody see the advent card behind me? What do you think of that, everybody? And I need Dave to give me back my messages because it's gone funny. Tell me what you think about my new advent card, because we have something really exciting which I can't wait to show you. And as soon as I get my tablet back and I move all this rubbish out of the way, I'm going to show you. Right, everybody. So what messages have I missed? Okay, everybody's loving it. Brilliant. Oh, Carolyn says Aldi does blueberry lemonade. This is very nice to drink straight from the fridge. I'll have to try that. Chris says everything you show us is interesting, even if it's something we don't want to try for ourselves. Well, thank you, Chris. That's lovely to know. Oh, I'm liking it. Brilliant. You must have all been busy. Wendy's put that was a brilliant demo. Good to see. Lots of great items can make from templates. Yes. And loads of people are going to have to go together. And then I've got, okay. So this is an advent calendar card, and it's this new item that I'm going to show you. You guys get the sneak peek because I think it will sell out. Like my snow globe dies, they totally sold out, everybody. This is a new kit that you get to have a look before anybody else, and let me show you. So this is my new advent die, okay, to be able to create your own advent calendars, and it's FB2690, and it will sell out, I will tell you now, because what I've done in it, I have given you 10, and it will go crazy. You will recognize some of the imagery, okay. I've designed this kit so you can make 10 advent calendars. Did I say 10? Yes, 10. I get the right ones. Or is it 20? Can you have a look on the website what I'll put in there, because I can't remember. Sorry, everybody. But you can see the message. I think, no, it's 20. 20 advent calendars. You get 10 designs, 2 of each. That's what I meant to say. Then you get the guide. So the idea is you can put your presents or pictures, whatever you want behind it. You also get the numbers in it, everybody. And honestly, everybody, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. I'm super excited about this. This has taken a long time. Oh, you get 20 toppers, 20 of the guides. You obviously get 20 of the numbers as well. You get 20 of the lovely surprises in there as well. And I'm going to quickly show you how easy the die is. Well, did you hear that, everybody? That was my die cutting machine falling on the floor. Yes, it's well used, definitely well used. So just to show you why this is going to sell out very quickly, you are going to be able to create your own advent calendar with these images, but I've designed the die so you can do it with any of your crafty stash. So yes, you're going to be able to do a minimum of 20 of these gorgeous calendars, cards, but they'll come with a forever code. But then the die, let me show you. I'm just going to put it on this big size so you get the idea. So all I'm doing is making sure I put the die on the right way, because obviously you want to make sure the doors open the correct way, everybody. So this is, Anita, this is for a 6x6 card. This is the most classic size card out there, and I've designed it for that. Please add to my order that I did on Facebook before my laptop died. Yep, Pauline, no problem, don't worry about it. I'm going to put this just on here, so you can use this if you wanted to put it on an A5 size card. If you wanted to make it bigger, I'm actually making, in the middle at the moment of making easel advent calendars. And I just want to show you how easy, let me just move my glasses out of the way. You can look at that while I'm just winding this on. She says, there we go. I think I need to invest into an electronic one, especially when it's so hot. I can't even reach that. Let me have a look. Has that gone all the way through? Right, everybody, so you can see it's gone all the way through. That's when you know it's a good die. Okay. And if I can take the top off. There we go. So the idea behind it is the doors open. Of course, the big one is for the 25th, but you've got all the different doors that you can do. So the idea behind it is you will have your toppers that you can put on top, like I did on this one. And what I did was I used my toppers, so you will get 20 of these toppers, and you will get 20 of the numbers, the different colours, and you can literally, as you can see, they're in 250 GSM, or it is £92, and you can simply die cut the square, or like I've just showed you, if you want to make an A4 one, an A5 one, you can as well. You don't have to just do it on a square. It's been designed that way, everybody, and it is an amazing basically a project to be able to do. I've done it so you can actually use any of your designs from your crafty stash. And then what I've done on here, the numbers that you get different ones, okay? I've cut them out and I've stuck them with the cadence, and that's why I was talking to you about it earlier, that I use this. If I can lift it up, you can see that it's really flat. So rather than use my 3-in-1 glue, all I did was I used my cadence, which if you missed that code at the beginning, it's FB2682. So it's quite handy to have, everybody, because these ones will come as papers and you can cut them up and add them, and all I did was use them with my tweezers, and I will be doing a full demonstration when all the kits come in. So if anybody has any questions on them, let me know. Let me just move that to one side so you can see what it is. So yet again, you are going to get 20. So you'll get the die itself, okay? You will then get, I think I've left the rest of them downstairs. You're going to get 20 numbers. You're going to get 10 of the different designs, but you're going to get 2 of each. And they'll cover the classics from Art Deco right down for Santa Claus. Pauline's put just in time for me to do Halloween Advent Calendar 2. I suppose you could, Pauline, because you can do any designs, whichever one you want to actually add to it. Could you print the circles onto printed card? I've missed something. Something's happened to all my messages, everybody. I'm going to have to give this to Dev. So I'm really sorry. I think it's something to do with you might have to untick the link. The messages are not coming through. So, yes is the answer for, what was I saying? Because it's a freestanding die, it means I have not put numbers on here, so you can use any design. I wanted you to be able to design it however you want it, okay? So you'll get your surprises. So you'll get the 10 different designs. Sorry, you get 20 designs, 2 of each. So you'll end up with 20 toppers. You'll end up with 20 guides. So the guides, you'll have guides that you can actually put whatever surprises you want in there, okay? And then you'll also get the die. So it's $19.99. Oh, right, everybody. The comments now are coming in. For some reason, I was getting through them. Susan says, sorry. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. No problem. Is there anything underneath when you open the windows? Yes, it's a surprise. I have got... Denise says, sorry, Debbie, if you have already answered my question as the size of the advent calendar, my hubby interrupted. It is a 6x6. Well, it's a bit smaller than a 6x6. This is to go onto a 6x6. So you can see it's a bit smaller. The idea is you can make 6x6 advent calendars. And yes, Wendy, I'm so excited, definitely. And yes, Karen, I can add a magic bond and seal the satin, not a problem. So you can see why it's going to sell out very quickly, okay, everybody? So you get to see the very first ones, and I'm going to be doing a more in-depth demonstration. And then what we've got, where am I? Pauline's put, they are probably asking you to print the card template on printed cardstock instead of white card. Yes, you can print it on coloured cardstock, sure, no problem. That's a really good idea. And to be honest with you, everybody, whatever you're going to... That was relating to this, by the way. Instead of printing it on white, you can print it on colour. That's a brilliant idea, and of course you can do that. I just like doing it on white. But it's entirely up to you when you come to do that. Don't forget, you can download those free papers. Right, everybody, I don't know where the time's gone. The last 2 items that we have in tonight's show. So that was FB2690. And that is your advent calendar. And there'll be a special show on the advent calendars coming up in a couple of weeks' time. The next item that we have is FB2691. And that is, if anybody missed the roses and bloom last time, let me just show you. This is 32 crafting sheets. As a lot of people know, this is my favourite kit. This was my mum's rose. When my mum passed away, on her funeral bouquet, I tried to grow 3 roses from a beautiful long stem roses, and only 1 survived. And it was actually a white one. And from the roses, we drew these, and this is the collection that we brought out. And then what I've got on here is the download. So if you want the download, and you're going to get the purples, the blues, the purples, those gorgeous oranges, the whites, and of course the pinks. This is a brilliant $5.99, everybody. You're going to be able to get that. And especially if you're going to go for the die on its own. Now the die that we have is on offer at $9.99, and that is FB2689. And of course I had to do them pink, everybody. Sorry about that. Nicholas says, I drew around the template on the papers which are printed on card. They only have to decorate bits to it. That's correct. You can do whichever way you want to. Betty said, that was me. We print the circles on printed backing paper. Thank you for your reply. The thing is, Betty, I'm trying to read YouTube, read Facebook, I remember what I'm saying at the same time. It isn't always the case, is it? So if anybody wants this, it is a really good buy, FB2689. And then I've had a couple of people asking about if we had any Santa Claus downloads. Now we did this a while ago, so I'm just putting it back up for everybody. So this is FB2692. It's a Bags and Boxes Santa Claus download kit. And it is, look at the picture we're going to put on here. It's $4.99, and when you look at the picture, what this picture is, this is originally the card kit. And as you can see on here, I'm just checking what, there we go. So as you can see on here, you have got, let me move that out of the way. So we've laid them out as if you would have two, but there's been laid out a couple of times. You're actually going to get 11 designs. You're going to get the mini pillow boxes, you got the square boxes and the bags in the different designs. Dee says you do an amazing job, both you and Bella and Dave. Great shows as always. Oh, thank you, Dee. So this is FB2692. Is the Santa Claus download kit, everybody, and it's only $4.99. It's worth having it because we always need bags and boxes. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who asked me, because I've been really excited about showing you how my new advent calendar kit's now in, and I'm so excited about that. So that is the end of the show, everybody. I need a drink. And it's non-alcoholic, before anybody asks. And I love all your ideas. I really love them. I'm going to have to see about trying some of them. So everybody, drum roll please. The winner, okay, is Jules May. Congratulations, Jules. You have won a bundle of goodies. Now, these goodies won't come in till later on this month because they're brand new. So keep an eye out, okay? Please private message me your postal address, and then we'll send you the goodies on. I have got so many messages coming through, everybody, but don't go away, because obviously today is Saturday instead of Thursday. But normally on a Thursday, I'd give everybody a secret code. So we are going to be giving you a little treasure for everybody to have, and for the weekend. Even though today is Saturday, you'll still have tomorrow to do your weekend project, and we'll put it live tomorrow. Before we do that, we're just going to recap on the show. So remember, if you've ordered anything, so we'll leave the Santa Claus code up, okay? So if you want to order anything, all you need to do is put FB2692 for that one, put it into your comments, and it'll be allocated. Now remember, this show is an interactive and a demonstration show for buying and demoing. You don't need to buy anything. I always say this, enjoy the show. If anybody has any questions that I haven't actually answered, I will try and catch up with them on, I was going to catch them on Monday, but I'm actually on air on Monday on Hobby Maker TV. Jessica will probably catch up with you guys on that. Just to recap on how the system works. So if you want to order that item, which is FB2692, it's $4.99, and it's for those amazing bags and boxes. It's a download. You can add it to yourselves. To your comments, I should say. Excuse me. Okay. So the other thing to remember is the show is left live until Monday at midnight, and then on Tuesday it'll get processed and we'll start sending your invoice emails out. So if you want to add to it, you've got all weekend to do that till Monday night, because the show is left open for people to watch it if you haven't managed to watch it live. The other thing to remember, it is a click and print system. So when you get the payment link, I'm going to cough again. Sorry, everybody. I have swallowed, I think, a berry wrong or something. I'm losing my voice already, and I'm on TV on Monday. I'll be fine. I just need to drink more fluids. There's a payment link when you get your email. You click on it and you'll be able to pay by credit card, debit card and PayPal, everybody. It's up to you whether you want those items. If you change your mind, please just let the office know. And if you have any outstanding bills, okay, or invoices that you still want, can you please sort them out as soon as possible? Otherwise, they'll be deleted, and then your items will be allocated to somebody else. But we normally leave it for a few weeks before that happens. Kim says, would you add the extra items I ordered today to my envelope template order from last week? Yes, I can, no problem. Carol says, I asked earlier, please can I use my scan and cut to cut the templates for the special ship cat? Carol, of course you can, but don't ask me how to do it because I haven't got a clue. All my designs, whether it's templates, papers, download, USB key, CD, okay, or even, what have I missed? Oh no, that's everything. We give you permission at Debbie Moore Designs to use the scan and cut to cut the items out to make a project. Okay, what we don't allow you to do is to print off the sheets and sell them, or even just, somebody said to me about selling a topper. No, everybody, you have to make something to sell them. That's only fair. If you have any questions, you can contact the office if you're not too sure about that. So also with regard to, I said you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. You can even ring the office on 07553 457 168. You can email us at info@Debbie Moore Designs, and you can contact us on Facebook at Debbie Moore Designs. We are a little bit behind, I will own up. It has been a manic couple of weeks, plus Jessica's been on a holiday, so we are trying to catch up very quickly. And I do know our orders are basically, I think we're up to the beginning of the month. Well, today is the 9th, so I think we're about a few days behind. Tracy's just said, how do we use loyalty points? That is a brilliant message, because I don't think I've talked about that. So just before I do the treasure hunt, if you're buying anything, okay, when you go to checkout, there's a section that says, I think it says loyalty points. You have so many, and you click on it and you'll use that. Every time you buy something from Debbie Moore Designs, you'll be given loyalty points. And obviously, what do points make? Prizes. Did you hear Dave's drum roll? And so that's how the system works. If you need more information, please let me know. Okay, I'm going to now talk about the treasure hunt. So the treasure hunt started, oh my goodness, now it's about 3.5, 4 years ago, I think it is. And it was inspired by my grandfather, who unfortunately I lost him a couple of years ago now. I don't know where the time's gone. When I was a teenager, he used to do treasure hunts. So when COVID hit, I didn't know what to do to inspire everybody to do crafting. So we started the treasure hunts, and they've kind of snowballed, and we're going to continue doing them. And it's my way to say thank you for your continued support. So it's a weekend project, and you'll be able to make a card or two out of the project. It's a free download, and you just need to remember two things. First of all, today's date, which is 9th of September, and the code, the discount code for this week, FB Advent, because I'm so excited about my new Advent collection coming out. And so what you then do is nip over to Debbie Moore Designs and do it tomorrow from 10 a.m. everybody. It'll go live from 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nip over to Debbie Moore Designs and go into printable download section. Now remember, you're all part of my crafting world, so you will all get access to my members section. So you're all members. Then go into the members downloads and then find the product with today's date, which is the 9th of September, and it'll have a price on, but you pop it into your basket. As soon as you put the code FB Advent, it will go free. Only the people watching on Facebook know this, or on YouTube. It's only on the live shows that you get this extra incentive, everybody, so enjoy it. Pop the code in, it'll go free. You'll be able to download it and enjoy it. I would ask you one little thing. Make something with it. Make a card for your neighbour, your key worker, a relative you haven't seen for ages, offer charity, pass on the love. It's something that we want to do for everybody, and just enjoy the collections. Right, I think I'm going to sign off. If I've forgotten anything, I will try and catch you up. There's loads of messages coming through. Thank you everybody for your continued support. It has been very warm. Oh yes, look. Wrong way. That way. I am on Hobby Maker TV on Monday. I'm doing a double show between 6 and 8 o'clock on Monday, and I've got my matchets on, my lovely matchet robins. I've got the new foliage on. I think I've even got some other dies on, I can't remember. So it's just going to be a fun show on Monday, and then I'm back here on Thursday with another fun craft and share show, and then Bella's on Friday next week. Yes, she's on Friday next week. So it's going to be a crazy week. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. It's been a little bit warm, but I'm just reading what Pauline says. Great show, Debbie, so much fun, and you are too funny. Well, that's good. You know, I can't say the alcohol's gone to my head. I think the heat's gone to my head, that's for sure. Thank you everybody for joining me. Look after yourself, take care, God bless you all. Have a fabulous rest of the weekend. Stay out the sun and drink loads of fluids. Mwah! Take care, happy crafting, and hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.